Of Batman Arkham City. Now, this one is called differently because it is a different, it is a different, video, than all the others. In this one, guys, we are doing side missions, because, obviously we need to do side missions. Yeah, we already... Yeah, we already beat the game, so that's the reason why we are doing it. So, yeah. What in the heck? Okay, this is a Riddler challenge. No. Did I not pass it?
That's bull, but whatever.
Okay, so what's this Riddler? What's this riddle thing? Because I know I just did it. Perform a grappling boost takedown. Use a reverse batarang to knock somebody down. Okay, and glide for 30 meters while maintaining a height of 13 meters. Oh, there we go. Okay. Haha. Oh no. Oh no. I paused the game before I got hit. Oh.
Stupid little dead bat! Who's gonna save you now?
Wow, that was hard. That grappler boost takedown is easy, but it's also hard. It depends, honestly. Aerial attack off a stunned enemy into another. Aerial attack? What does that mean? Aerial strike? What does that mean? Aerial attack. I didn't know you could do aerial attacks directed into each other. How do you do that? I'm trying to do the, I have to do an aerial strike into 3 enemies, and I can't figure out how to do that. Alright, let's look at it one more time, guys, because I gotta figure this out. So, it's saying that an aerial attack, use this move to attack over the top of an enemy's defense and come crushing down on them. This is especially useful. Oh, there we go. Ha! There we go.
We'll kill you, bat.
Okay. You know how useful that actually would have been long ago? Alright. So is that all for the combo challenges except for... Okay, so which one is this? Finish a fight with a combo grenade, combo battering, okay. Use the reverse battering to knock down an enemy. Okay, that should be easy. Alright, yeah, while we are doing this, guys, I will actually do a discussion topic. While we do this, so you guys can actually listen to something while I'm doing this. Because I understand you guys don't honestly want to just listen to me. Anyways, the discussion topic will be about, I'm trying to think. It's not going to be about, really? Haha. Okay, the discussion topic that we are going to be talking about, guys, is it's a pretty decent one. And this is for people who play Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, which, you know, I know a lot of people do and a lot of people don't. So, you know, if you guys do, then you guys are awesome. If you guys don't, nothing against you. So, anyways, that was super easy. Okay. Okay. Now, the discussion topic could be that we will be discussing about Xenoverse 2 while we do these side missions. It will be about the super attacks and the ultimate attacks that in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, no matter if you have a good combo or not, you honestly will not hit them more often than not.
This thing's going where the sun don't shine.
So, anyways, so in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, sadly, we have a couple attacks in Xenoverse 2 that we can't hit no matter what we do in the game. Which, how you guys feel about that, you know, is up to you guys. I personally hate the idea because, you know, these moves have been able to be hit in so many games, and seeing them not being able to get hit in one game kind of makes you really think of it as an annoying situation. But anyways, not talking about why it's annoying, talking about the reason, you know, obviously what makes it annoying. So honestly, guys, obviously the main situation of a game that makes it to where it is like the worst possible move is going to be ranking from 10. It'll be from 10 will be the one that you can still hit, but not that good, to a whopping 1, which no matter what you do, you really can't hit it. Now, there is a little exception for the top number 1, because even the top number 1, people have been known to hit. But it's almost a, you know, in the 0 category, in the number 1, that will definitely mean that you cannot hit it unless God is on your side. So anyway, guys, with that being said, let's get this started. Well, the discussion topic, like I said, what it's gonna be is moves that cannot be hit. And I just got shot in the water. Okay, moves that cannot be hit in Xenoverse 2. There's been a lot of pretty bad moves in Xenoverse 2, and we all can agree. Going from a move that honestly just, you know, is pretty doo-doo anyways, to a point where why even put it in the game because it's so bad. Now, with this being said, I have made a list of a couple of different moves, and I will give you guys where the attack originated from, and why the attack is so bad. With that being said, guys, let's start on number 10. Number 10 is obviously, well, hold on a second. What was number 10? I gotta remember. What was number 10? I had discussed this today. Okay, number 10 is, damn, I don't remember what number 10 was. Let me remember, guys. But on number 9, I do remember what number 9 is. Number 9 was the Big Bang Kamehameha. Now, reason Big Bang Kamehameha has gotten to the point where it is a very difficult move to hit is because of this main reason. Big Bang Kamehameha originated from Gogeta, from Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Dragon Ball GT. It originated when they were fighting Omega Shenron. They turned into Super Saiyan 4, and they attempted to use it against Omega to kill him, but with all the villains in GT taking the regeneration route, Omega still lived, and they followed it pretty well. But obviously, Big Bang Kamehameha has been given to many people. It's been given to Gogeta, the first Super Saiyan Gogeta, and now it is also being given to Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, and even more on the lines of that. Even times 100 is also another version of the attack, just a little bit more powerful. One is an ultimate, one is not a ultimate. But anyways, with this Big Bang Kamehameha, it does a widespread attack that takes a little bit amount of time to hit, but it is a good attack. Now, why is it on 9, you say? Well, because the attack, like I said, is good, but it's a difficult attack to hit. Now, here's the reason why it is so difficult. With the Big Bang Kamehameha, you have two reasons why it's so difficult to hit. One reason is the fact that when you are the attack itself is a very difficult attack to use because of the timing it takes to use that attack. Now, you could be one of those guys and not charge it up all the way. Yeah, you don't charge it up all the way, then it's obviously a decent weapon. It's obviously a decent attack to do. But what's the smartness in using attack if you don't fully power it up? That's kind of the situation with this attack, because this attack is so powerful if it is powered up fully. With you saying that, don't power this attack up fully, you're basically depowering this attack greatly. This attack would be so deadly. It is like literally the best attack you could possibly want to use in a fight if you had time to charge it up. But since you never had the time to charge it up, it's not really that good of an attack to do. Also, another reason why it is a terrible attack to use in a fight is because you know, using an attack, obviously, obviously, when you're using an attack, no matter what attack you use, it always depends on one big thing. What combo should you use with this attack? Realistically, guys, there's really no combo you can use with this attack. It is an attack based on wanting to be its own type of attack, which the question now is asked: why would they make an attack go with itself? You know, go just for itself. Why can't it make an attack go for a combo? Because literally, guys, like I just said, this attack is so powerful, so deadly on its own, that if you did a combo with this attack, it would literally bring maybe 2 bars of health, depending on how strong your ki blast supers are, and everything. So, again, guys, like I said, it is a very powerful move, and I can understand why people are thinking, well, why even have this on its list? That's the problem, though. This move is literally it's a double-edged sword. It's a dang good move to do, but it's a terrible piece of crap because no combo will work with it, because you're gonna want to charge it up. The only time you'd even want to not charge it up is if you break somebody's stamina and slam them to the ground. They stand up and then you're like, then they are just like holding their chest, being like, yeah.
You either do what I
So, that's really the only way you're going to be able to hit this move strongly. Now, one situation that is a other bad thing, like I said, with the amount of time you have to charge this attack, the reason why this move is so bad is because trying to charge this attack leaves you completely defenseless. This attack, if you are charging it, they will easily be able to get behind you, attack you, and also another really big deal, even if you fully charge it and you teleport in front of them, that's another reason why people use it, to catch up people off guard. It's even worse because then they can just Z-vanish out of the way and you get no damage. So, oh yeah. So that's honestly, guys, why Big Bang Kamehameha is actually a pretty bad attack. But it's been helpful to me and to a lot of people a lot amount of times. Now, part 10, like I said, I actually remembered what it was. Part 10 is a KO cannon assault and finish. Because I'm not hating on KO cannon at all. KO cannon actually is one of my favorite transformations. Only reason I actually don't like Kaioken is because of how they made the move, making it to where it drains stamina. But obviously, you know, makes it not overpowered like Goku's ones, where it still takes stamina, but not that much. Which, yes, guys, he does not have unlimited stamina because guess what unlimited stamina means? That means he has none. He doesn't have to worry about losing any. It just keeps regenerating, which it doesn't. So anybody who says Goku has unlimited stamina needs to look up what unlimited means, because that is not what it means. So, anyways, getting off that, because Okay, so continuing on. Okay, so what all have I not done? Hold on, give me a second, guys. I did that. I did, Oh, yeah, I need to do the beatdown. Need beatdown, and then the takedown and combo battering. God dang it, you little... But, anyways, so Kaioken attack is very simple. It's a simple punch, kick, and I think another hit or kick. One of the two. So, I mean, yeah, it kind of looks like, you know, it doesn't really look like that big of a deal, right? No. It is honestly not that big of a attack, which one of the reasons why it's on the top 10 is like it's on the 10 is because of how kind of disappointing the move is. And reason why it is not that good of an attack is because you do hit like the very beginning of the attack, then you know, somebody has stamina, they could easily just say, oh yeah, hey, guess what, I'll just use my stamina and get out of the attack. That's simple. So really, that's all I have to say about the attack. It's oh yeah, I forgot to say the way the place the attack originated from, which I will also say what the other attack was originated from if I didn't say it. This attack is originated from Goku when it was the Saiyan's arrival, and Goku used it against Nappa. That is where his the Kaioken attack did originate from. Which I gotta remember, what was the last one I said? Oh yeah. I already said that one, I guess. Okay, now, okay, 7. Number 7, Cyberman, self-destruct. What's to say about the self-destruct, guys? Self-destruct is originated from the from the Cybermen. Originated, the first time and the only time you get to see somebody die by self-destruct was, Yamcha. Yamcha died with the, yeah, Yamcha died by the Cybermen. He got into a fight with the Cybermen, which, this is the arrival of the Saiyans, and it looked like Yamcha was going to defeat the Cybermen, but Yamcha didn't realize that the Cybermen had a ace up his sleeve and had self-destruct. Caused Yamcha to die, and that's the only time we've seen the Cybermen decide to yeah. So why is this move difficult to use? Because it's getting up there. First of all, this move is pretty bad. Reason I say that that it's difficult to use in the game is because, first of all, it only goes for it only gets you can only use this move if you are using Cybermen. Not to also mention, the Cybermen are one of the most disgusting characters in Xenoverse 2. Not because of how powerful they are, because of how sucky they are. The Cybermen are terrible. It is... If you were having to decide which is who's worse, the Cybermen or the Cell Juniors, I don't know. I'd have to say Cell Juniors. I'd have to say the Cybermen, honestly, because the Cybermen I don't believe have a stamina break. Even if they do, their back hit is terrible. It is the most easiest, perfect blocking attack you could possibly ever ask for. Not to also mention, it's not that useful in the fight, because, again, like I said, of how easy people could just walk out of it. Well, I mean, walk away from it. And, honestly, just... Ugh. But yeah, they don't... It does not look like they have a stamina break. And the worst thing about it, the worst thing that makes this move pretty bad, is the fact that you're Cyberman, and again, like I said, is the worst character in the game, not just because of a lot of different things. The one thing that makes this game, the one thing that makes this character, Cyberman, worse than anything in the world of Xenoverse 2, is because of this situation. Cyberman's defenses are terrible. He actually, you know what? Let me rephrase that. He has no defensive. They have no defense whatsoever. You punch them, and it does pretty much almost half their health, depending on a lot of things. Like, depends on the attack you're using. Depends on Jeez, there's not a lot that it depends on. Hold on, guys, sorry. But yeah, anyways, like I was saying, with the attack of self-destruct, you know, you won't ever really hit it, and also the last point that makes this move the worst possible move I could ever see anyone use. This move literally, is a kind of a death sentence to you. Yeah, it's... And also, guys, it has no super armor, so you use it. Yeah, have fun using an attack that gives you no super armors. But yeah.
Pieces of string spread all over Arkham City. Somewhere else. Think I'm gonna stay here long. What's the bat doing here?
But yeah, okay, so after that, like I said, we all know what the, why the reason why, yeah, that move is very terrible. Okay, number 6. Number 6 is, number,
We all know you are hiding in the dark. What are you waiting for, bat?
but yeah, okay, so the 6th, I'm just trying to remember now, sorry guys. I had this all talked out today and I just kind of forgot a lot of it. The sixth thing that is a very bad move in the sixth one is not that bad. It's actually pretty decent. The sixth move that honestly people is kind of a difficult move to hit is oh, I forgot, damn it. I'm having a mind boggle. I don't understand why.
This rich ass locked up in Arkham City. Guess there really is a god.
But, okay. Sixth move, I actually remember now. The sixth move is Hell's Flash. Hell's Flash is a move originated by the one and only Android 16 during the Android Saga. Well, not Android Saga. This is actually in the Cell Saga. Imperfect Cell, I believe. It may be something different. But, anyways, Imperfect Cell Saga, whichever one you want to call it. Now, in this saga, we already know who Cell is. We met him, and we know he is on the lookout for Android 17 and 18. He was looking for them, to say, hey, I want my perfect form. And I'm gonna stop at nothing to get it. But anyways, the situation being that, in an attempt to stop, Cell from reaching his perfect form, it was decided for Android 16 to try fighting Cell. Which, with, what happened, it does look like, Android 16 did have the, upper hand against Cell. It looked like they were either at equal strength, or maybe it looked like 16 did have the upper hand, or also, it could also look like 16 was a little outclassed against Cell. Whichever kind of way you looked at it, 16 decided that he would need to hit somebody. He would need to hit Cell with one of his best attacks. He slammed Cell down, and it looked like. Like I said, it did look like Android 16 was actually going to win. But until 16 actually even decided to say to everyone in the area there, he's like, you do not understand. I do not think I can beat Cell. After he said that, that was basically the turning point of the fight. But even still, he did do Hell's Flash, which made, which, like I said, he picked up Cell, slammed him into the ground, took off both his arms, because, like I said, he's an android. And like I said, and did waves and waves of energy shooting towards the area. Now, obviously, Cell didn't die from this, and it actually did look like the attack did nothing to Cell. Which, if is that the case, I don't know. But again, like I said, it looked like it did nothing to him. And in the end, Cell does absorb 17 and 18. Oh, I'm doing a discussion topic on Xenoverse 2. So in Xenoverse 2, and I also believe in the first one also, with the move of Hell's Flash, they do kind of a crappy thing to the move, but they also kind of did it pretty good. But since it's on the sixth thing, obviously there's a bit of a, worse kind of deal than what I'm thinking, than what I'm making it sound. But okay. The reason why Hell's Flash is such a bad move in Xenoverse 2 is because it doesn't do the slamming in motion. So, putting the enemies at least onto the floor, and you standing over them and doing the firing animation doesn't work. So obviously, anybody gets hit with the move can easily Z-vanish out, use their stamina, or even the fact of the matter, it's such a widespread attack. It's not just going at the center like what it did in the game, but also and in the show, but also like I said, it does do the widespread attack. It does what you originally think it does. But first of all, we're just gonna say this: the attack is terrible. It's it's such a widespread, which a lot of people would think that that's a good attack. No, it's not. Doing that big of a widespread attack like it is, first of all, it doesn't. Even if you do have them on the ground and they are a little bit stunned from a stamina break, the move is so slow that you're not going to be able to hit it before they get their stamina back. So that basically kind of just ruins the purpose of having the move. Secondly, the attack is, like I said, it's such widespread that people can do, basically, they could stand right in front of you, maybe, and 9 times out of 10 not have to worry about getting hit by the attack. Which, honestly, that really blows for that attack, because if they would be able to actually get hit by that attack, the attack would be so destructive. But it's so, like I said again, and this is really the main problem with it, it's so widespread, like how the show makes it, that it does it terrible because of that reason. Now, one other reason why the move is just terrible is because, the problem that, oh, damn, that, okay, I gotta remember, yeah, it's just a really slow attack. So really, you know, you're not really gonna hit that hit really at all. Now, the thing that makes the attack worth something is that even if somebody doesn't, even if it doesn't hit at first, and it says, oh yeah, somebody is going to get hurt by the attack, technically they do. They technically actually do get hit by the attack, because you get the stamina break. It's like, oh yeah, hey, yeah, you break their guard.
So you thought you could circumvent my puzzle, did you?
So, you know, there's a good part and a bad part about this, but it's still just a very bad move to use. Now, hold on, here you go, guys.
I suppose I should fulfill my side of the agreement. A riddle for a bat. You sold it.
Hit me hard and I will crack, but you will never stop me from staring back.
I will crack, but you'll never stop me from staring back. What am I?
Okay, is it okay. I believe it's a mirror. Yep.
How did you do that? Who helped you? Tell me. Actually, it doesn't matter. Come and save the final guard. I'll be assured that you don't come and save her, as she'll be if you do.
But anyways, continuing what I'm saying, so that's really the main reason why the attack is so bad. Now, continuing on, the fifth attack that is good and bad is well, this is half and half. The attack that is now basically a terrible, is a difficult move to use that not a lot of people would be able to hit with, is is the rolling punch. Rolling punch, guys, is just bad. There's nothing that should even be said good about the attack, which kind of makes me kind of wonder why I'm putting this as a 5. It should be higher, but I have a lot of other bad attacks that make it go at 5, but 5 is pretty bad. Rolling Punch originates from Hercule Satan, which obviously Hercule Satan doesn't give anybody justice. But he never really actually uses it in the Dragon Ball Z at all. The first time it actually originated was Dragon Ball Xenoverse then on. Now, with that being said, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1 and 2 have made this attack one of Hercule's attacks. But with what it does is he spins around, he rolls, and then he shoots forward to attack. The attack move, like I said, guys, is godly garbage. With Hercule, it basically does 1% of damage if you actually hit the attack. The attack really doesn't hit. It will not hit unless you are like praying to God, and even God almost makes you look like you can't hit the attack. It's really that disgusting. But yeah, the attack makes you to where you can't hit it. It does. I mean, for a bad attack, at least it makes it to where you don't consume that much ki trying to use it. But that just adds to the disappointment that it takes away 1 bar of ki. That 1 bar of ki could have been used for a totally different attack that would have done so much more damage than what you're giving us. It is literally a disgusting piece of junk attack. Like, I hate, like, you can't do anything with it. It's one of the worst attacks in the game. You try making it look like you could do something good with it. The game would literally look at you and say you can't do anything to the attack to make it any remotely good. So, but yeah, only reason why Rolling Punch isn't on the bottom of the list, you'll understand soon. Now, with that being said, it's time for number 4. Number 4 and how bad moves are, and pains me to say this, it will be Final Explosion. Final Explosion originated from Vegeta Super Saiyan 2 Majin form. Majin form of Vegeta was a situation where he traded his free will and soul to let Babidi control him. In the end, he does break out of the control. He just did it to allow Babidi to grant him way more power than what he actually had. Just in case you guys don't realize this, Vegeta could have went Super Saiyan 2 without the help of Babidi. The only reason that Vegeta needed help was because he knew that by sensing Goku as a Super Saiyan, and just a Super Saiyan alone, Vegeta couldn't possibly have beaten Goku as a Super Saiyan 2. His power just was not that good. So that's why he got Babidi's help, because he boosted up his Super Saiyan 2 power to make it powerful. But even still, Vegeta kind of cheated. Vegeta beat Goku, but in a kind of a cheating way. Goku let his guard down because of Majin Buu, and Vegeta attacked him. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about where Final Explosion originated from. Final Explosion, like I said, originated from Vegeta going Super Saiyan 2 Majin form. He used the form first time, and the only time actually, was when Vegeta saw Majin Buu. And this is Fat Buu. And Majin Buu beat the crap, Vegeta beat the crap out of Majin Buu for a time being. But the bad news is, Majin Buu wasn't even trying. So, you can't really, so honestly, Vegeta was basically, once the fight started, he was fighting a losing battle completely. And it showed because after Vegeta shot Majin Buu in the chest with the beam, Majin Buu basically just bitch slaps Vegeta and says, yeah, no, get out of here. So, but yeah, like I said, Vegeta just basically got bitch slapped. And what actually happened was that Majin Buu took out some of his body, wrapped Vegeta up into it, got on top of Vegeta, and just beat the living hell out of him. Punches to the face and knocked Vegeta completely out. And after being woken up by his son and Goten, Vegeta decides to make the ultimate sacrifice and basically commit suicide. And he does this by doing a full explosion, putting his life into this amount of energy and causing it to explode, therefore killing him and what he thought actually killed Majin Buu, but as we all know, Majin Buu lived through the attack. But Final Explosion, the reason why, guys, the move is bad, first of all, it takes way too long to use that attack. He flies up and it's in a ball, and yeah, I've hit it before, and it's a difficult attack to hit. That's mostly why I'm saying it's a bad attack, is because of how hard it is to hit it. Does that make it a completely unable attack to hit? No, but God, you might as well say it's an unhittable attack because of how bad it is. But I wouldn't say that. So, anyways, the attack is a couple reasons why it's bad, other than what I just said. The attack makes you lose stamina by using the attack. Which, obviously, that's a good way to make it not as overpowered as all the other attacks. But, come on, losing stamina due to an attack? I'd rather... a lot of people would have rather lose, like, a lot of ki because of an attack. And not losing a lot of stamina. That's kind of, wanting to shoot yourself in the foot. But for as much damage as it does, I could see why they wanted to do that. But, beggars can't be choosers on it. Secondly, like I said, just the point of trying to hit the attack is just godly terrible. Another reason, and this is the biggest reason of all, this is the main reason why I will say, no matter what, do not put Final Explosion in your ultimate attack unless you love having this happen to you. do not, and I repeat, do not put final explosion in, and do not willy-nilly try to use it. You will immediately get your butt destroyed. That move does not have super armor. And what's worse about it, this attack will, the wave, the destruction of the attack will not cause you to lose that will not stop the angle of the attack. Like, the whole destruction there, it will not be stopped. It will not stop the Kamehameha wave. You shoot somebody with a Kamehameha, you try using final explosion, and they shoot you with a Kamehameha wave, you can't stop it because you're in the middle of an attack, and you have no super armor. Therefore, you're just basically getting ready to kill yourself.
What starts with a tick and ends with a shot?
Oh, did I already do this one? Oh yeah, I already did. Never mind. But yeah, like I said, yeah, it is a just bad attack if you're wanting to do that. So, anyways, that is final explosion. Now, time to continue on with the third installment of what is a bad attack to use. Bad attack to use in Xenoverse 2. I just gotta remember, guys. Sorry. Oh yeah, bad attack to use. Third attack. Oh shit! Ow. Third attack to use. Third attack that's pretty much the worst attack you can. Jocko's move. Jocko's move originated from basically whenever he shows up, and that's in Super. The move itself is pretty dang bad. The reason it's so bad, guys, is because you can hit like a little bit of his combo, and then otherwise the last attempt of the shot that he has, it's a disgusting miss every single time you try to shoot that. There ain't no way you're gonna hit it again unless you're praying to God. Which, even still, even if you do hit it, it just barely any damage. It is just simply not a good attack to begin with. But yeah, like I said, you don't even have to have stamina to get out of the attack. It just instantly doesn't touch you. So, easy way to just, you know, take a couple bits of damage and not have to worry about getting hit. You get hit by a Jocko. That's all you really have to do. That's all I have to say about that one. Number 2, and this is one of the saddest moves I have to hate to say that is bad because of this. Now, I will say, Xenoverse 2 did not do justice for any of the big attacks. Like Galactic Burster attacks just is not good in Xenoverse 2. Because really any of these galactic spirit attacks that are just really destructive, they don't hit more often than not because you know, they take too much of a widespread maybe, or just the fact that they just take too long and you never get hit. But one I'm actually talking about more than any of them is this one, Super Spirit Bomb. Super Spirit Bomb is by far the worst attack in the game. Like, is the second worst.
If you're done eating something.
But anyways, like I said, Super Spirit Bomb is bad because of these two reasons. One reason, Super Spirit Bomb is a attack that you can't hit at all, really, unless, again, like I said, you're praying to God, or you know, you're fighting against a person who's not really moving, which in that case, that's kind of, you know, not fair to them or anybody. So really, you don't really want to put that as a saying, oh yeah, hey, you're saying that I can't hit Super Spirit Bomb? Guess what? I hit them. It's like, were they AFK? Yeah, well, there you go. Otherwise, guys, you really can't, like I said, you really can't hit Super Spirit Bomb. The only thing that makes it actually possible for you to hit Super Spirit Bomb, and this is the only way I know how, is if you're fighting against a complete noob, and they do not realize that Super Spirit Bomb has super armor. That's the only justice actually they did to Super Spirit Bomb, is make it to where it has super armor when you use it. So even if somebody hits you with a heavy attack, they ain't breaking it. And then, you know, they keep trying to do it. Yeah, you get damage taken on you, but again, you're not gonna be having any pain hit on you at all. You're not gonna be, you know, losing the attack at all whatsoever. You're just gonna be looking at him like, oh yeah, you heavy attacking me? Guess what, buddy? I'm still gonna hit you with this. That's really honestly what you'd say. Now, one thing that makes Super Spirit Bomb actually very bad, and honestly, guys, I honestly can't find any other reason to. I can't honestly find any other.
This is not going to be easy, Dark Knight.
Any other position to explain why Super Spirit Bomb is bad.
What number comes after 3 when the night falls? The answer is 2. 1. And the Dark Knight detective fails to complete my challenge.
Oh, do I now?
What happened, Dark Knight? Did you actually outthink my puzzle?
But, anyways, like I said, the thing that makes this really bad, even worse than timing, what's the one way to take out a super spirit bomb? What's the one way that all these villain characters actually need to learn to do now if they want to beat a super spirit bomb? Grab them. That is literally the only way to stop a super spirit bomb. Whether or not you're actually gonna let it think it can't hit you is beyond the question. All you literally have to do to a super spirit bomb is grab the person and you've beaten the super spirit bomb. You grab them, the only way to beat the super spirit bomb is to grab them, and it disintegrates out of the super spirit bomb disintegrates, and you're causing them damage. That's the only way to break their super armor, unless you also decide to hit them with an ultimate, and I'll destroy their stamina. Otherwise, there's super armor for super spirit bomb is literally one of the worst attacks. And also, I forgot one last reason that super spirit bomb is terrible is because, like I said, if you hit super spirit bomb, do you really think it's going to continue going through? No. The attack is actually so bad that the attack will actually stop the moment you hit somebody with the attack. It does not continue. It immediately stops. To the point where you get touched, yeah, you may look at it being like, oh yeah, I'm going to get hit. It touches you, you can instantly get right out of it. And it's that simple. That's easily that breaks the super spirit bomb, and it's all glory that people want to give it. They just really kind of screwed it over with that situation. The last one, and this one pains me the worst out of all of these moves that I have listed. This one breaks me the most because it involves my favorite Dragon Ball Z character. Oh my god, I can't even say it because of how disappointing it is, but you know what? I have to say it for you guys, so I'm gonna say it. I hate to. Sorry, Gohan. Father-Son Kamehameha. Father-Son Kamehameha is honestly the worst. Like, I know I've said a lot of them are honestly one of the worst, but guys, this breaks it. Father-Son Kamehameha is by far, and I hate saying this because, like I said, Gohan's my favorite character in all of Dragon Ball Z, but well, mine is Super Saiyan 4, Goku, and Gogeta. I'd still look at it and say Gohan's still my favorite, but I'm not gonna get on that. Father-Son Kamehameha, guys, is so bad in this game. It could be so powerful, but no one did it justice. That is what literally is making me so upset that like I said, guys, they literally made this move the worst move in the game. Here's the reason why. First of all, Father-Son Kamehameha, they've made it to where you honestly can't hit it no matter what you do. And even worse, Gohan doesn't have a back hit to try to hit that move with. You try doing But anyways, father son, like I said, is terrible because of these couple reasons. One, like I said, Gohan doesn't have a back hit, like a downward attack to make it hit. So there's one situation that you ain't gonna get a stamina break to hit this attack. You just ain't. And with that being said, you basically aren't even gonna want to try to attempt the attack since you can't do it. Secondly, and this is another pretty big disappointment, the attack takes so long that even if you do the stamina break that Gohan does have, you ain't gonna be able to hit the attack. You just sadly aren't going to do it. Did I forget something over here? But, I did. Hey, did I?
You forget one more ultimate attack.
Oh yeah, what is that?
Perfect Kamehameha.
Oh, perfect Kamehameha is not that difficult. I've been able to hit perfect Kamehameha millions of times. I don't honestly think it's that hard to hit.
How about Soul Punisher?
Actually, Soul Punisher is actually one of the easiest ones.
I know, but like, what if you just throw it and like everybody can't do combos to make that hit?
You really don't need a combo to hit it. All you really need to do is do a downward, downward stamina break, and you've hit it. That's really all you need to do. I've done it millions of times. The downward stamina break, you just need to find out which one, like, the downward attack to hit, and you got it. But, anyway, guys, like I said, with Father Son Kamehameha, it is a very, and I just screwed that up on accident. The reason, another reason why Father Son Kamehameha is so bad, like I said, is the timing. The timing of that attack takes so long that you never, ever would think about actually wanting to hit it because of how long it takes. Which, again, like I said, it's very disappointing why it's like that, because when I played Budokai Tenkaichi 3, which, if you guys do not know this game, you are kind of disappointing me, because that's one of the best I almost said Batman games. That is one of the best Xenoverse, oh my god, best Dragon Ball Z game I have ever played. One of the best. And, you know, I used Father Son Kamehameha constantly because I loved Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. That was by far one of my favorite transformations in in Dragon Ball history. Will by far be one of the best I will ever say. And just the fact that I'm not gonna be able to find another static like that. And honestly, again, like I said, just the fact that it's just a beautiful attack. But sad to say, they gave it really, really bad history of it because of that reason. Because of these reasons, that it's way too slow to hit no matter what you do. It's way too, like I said, way too slow. no stamina break to make it actually hit. And also, the worst also reason for it is that it's just honestly, I don't even know what else to say about it, because it disappoints me how bad they screwed this move up. They could have made this move so beautiful in so many ways, and they don't do it. They don't do it good. They just completely they do this to us to make it to where you can't do this move. Now, I would honestly say one of the worst things about this move is that only Gohan has it. Which, you know, I can't say that because it makes sense why Gohan's the only person who can use this attack. But it really sucks, because there's a lot of people that could do these actual downward attacks, making it to where, guess what? Anybody could actually hit this attack. But since, again, this is Gohan's,
You know, customizable characters can do it. Adult Gohan could do Father Son Kamehameha.
Really? I'm not sure about that.
No, he can do it. He has it. You can actually, he has it.
Well, still. It still sucks that, you know, and also another thing that I could easily say about it is that it doesn't do them, you know, depending on the type of way you have the character, you really can't have, the, like, damage as good as that Gohan, though, depending on the, like, customizable situation you have as your Gohan. But, anyways, with that being said, guys, that is the list of pretty much the worst attacks to try hitting for Xenoverse 2. I hope you enjoyed the discussion. Please leave a like and give me and comment on this. Tell me your list from top 10 to being, you know, not the worst, to number 1 being the worst. Tell me, and also give me a list of saying the best moves you should use in Xenoverse 2. Give me those lists. I will review it, and I also am going to make a discussion also about what are the best moves in Xenoverse 2, so we could also do that too. But with that being said, guys, I will talk to you guys later. Peace, love you guys, and see you guys later. Well, I might make another video. Considering the fact that I still am looking for Ritter things, but I don't know. I have to figure out what Araya and my girlfriend want. So yeah, with that being said, peace, love you guys, and see y'all later.